Hey everyone, before we begin today, we just wanted to say, could you please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to stay in touch with the content? And also, we have a message from our channel mascot, Bucket the Wonder Cat. Bucket?
Foolish humans, subscribe to DEPOSITION now and enjoy quality content. Enjoy it until your superior feline masters rise up and overthrow you monkey people.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of DNA Crows. I'm Andrew, your host, the Comic Crow, and this
is Dean.
And we've heard that people really want opinions on the depositions. Most of it's out there between Vic, Monica, and Ron Soe. Although with Ron, unfortunately, he was suffering from a just outbreak case of selective amnesia. So.
Well, people have been wondering, hey, guys, Crows, why haven't you done one on Vic? And this isn't that. This is the Monica one. Nobody's actually asked me that, but I just wanted to explain why we haven't. We're waiting until the whole Vic deposition's over to give our thoughts on it.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll have a podcast with Broly and some other folks I'm trying to get on. Potentially Junior Crow will make an appearance.
Hey.
So we can kind of just go over all the depositions, give all of our thoughts. But, I did a video on the Ron.
And this is a video on the Monica one. We haven't done a video on the Vic one. We just figured we'd wait until everything was out.
We'll get to it eventually.
Yes.
Probably 2 days late.
Probably 2 days. Well, I think tomorrow's the end of Vic's deposition.
So, by that logic, then you'd get the video Saturday.
You get it.
Actually, Monica's deposition I thought was pretty interesting.
There were some weird moments.
And you actually... Her deposition went by really quick.
Which was nice.
That was really good.
Yeah, I fucking like that.
I think it was Carrie that was doing the deposition, asking her the questions and everything. And Monica, there's a couple funny points, right? There's the point where she answers the question right away, and I think it's Casey just in the background goes, objection, force, like, oops.
Yeah.
And so for could you really grab your hair if it was shorter? And she's like, well, I guess it would be harder.
Yeah, well, they didn't prep for the deposition.
No, they
Which, I'm not a lawyer. I know that you prep for depositions.
So as far as the claims,
yeah,
they're a little bit different now. The Jellybean story has changed. Now Vic was grabbing at her and feeling her up and all this other stuff.
That's not the biggest change.
Oh, why do you go over the biggest change?
Oh, the hotel room.
Yes.
This was interesting, right? Because at first, even in the deposition, she goes...
And before we begin, remember, Monica has given a written statement that she took the time to think about making and then tweeted out so that everybody would know.
No, but she didn't tweet the whole thing. You missed that in the deposition. She said that. She said she didn't tweet the whole thing, just part of it. But, no, so it was interesting, right? Because they go to dinner, and then they go to the hotel room, and, we'll get into the details of the hotel room. But then, what's his name? John? Stan?
Yeah, whoever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Comes by so they can go to dinner. When the fuck was the dinner?
You did see Monica. Maybe she's talking about second dinner. It's possible.
I'm a fan of second dinners. You know what? Fuck you. I'm not bad.
Oh, man. No,
when was it?
That was bizarre. There's also, when they went over the accusations made against Vic during the investigation, the Funimation / Sony one, Monica's one of the people that came forward. But it seems like Monica also was the one pushing it. There's an email that was leaked in which she was kind of she was kind of asking what should I be saying? I'm getting hit with all these questions. And she's contacting Funimation on what to say, which would imply that Funimation has a bigger role in this because she's acting on behalf of Funimation now.
Yeah.
She basically linked Funimation as responsible for the tweets when she like goes out there and says, well, I don't know how to respond. And then she continues to respond to people after reaching out to her company for advice on how to respond. I don't know. That seems odd to me. But as far as like the people that actually came out during the investigation, well, the woman who ran it is friends with Monica. The next people that they investigate lived with Monica and Ron, and the final case is a woman who also knows Monica and refuses to come forward.
Yeah.
But all the claims were serious, and
there's hundreds of women.
No, actually, there's not. We know that for sure that there's not. Ron. But he doesn't remember actually making that statement, so I mean, it's kind of like,
so
it doesn't matter anymore.
I enjoyed the fact that there wasn't as much. I don't know. I can't remember. There was a couple.
Did you see the Supergirl video? I guess someone made a parody song.
Yeah, I did.
That shit was good. No, but yeah. So basically, everybody that they investigated, other than the person who apparently will not come forward and give a statement on the record, was Monica. Monica speaking on behalf of somebody else who will not come forward, and two girls that were fans of Monica and lived with Monica. And I'm just sitting there going like, really? This is ridiculous. And here's the thing. If Monica's been saying all these nasty things about Vic privately in her home, which it sounds like she does, yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how the people living with her would not then know what she has to say about the guy and are not just coming forward to basically make a claim. Because all they didn't think they were going to court. Mm-hmm. They got a phone call from somebody and just said, yeah, this happened to us. And they said, well, I believe all women, and that's 3 women's, and one of them is talking about another women's, so that's like 4 women's. 4 women's have come forward. That's 4 truthful testimonies.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. I smoked 4 whole marijuanas once.
I know, right? And then you could like kind of see the logic going on here.
So let's get into the last bit, which is the most important bit, which we said we were going to do. We kind of skipped over it. The story in the hotel room.
Oh, yeah. I think I took over that. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I think we should have saved it for last. It makes sense. Because it's the most interesting part.
The fact that there are 2 times where she says, well, we're leaving dinner, and then someone came to grab us to go to dinner.
Fuck that part completely now. Let's go into... I just went with it. He turned, he grabbed me, he kissed me. I just went with it. So... he had no way of knowing that you weren't into it because you went with it. You know, like a consensual kiss.
I'm sorry. Yes. That does sound like consent, but it's 2019 in America, you misogynist pig. And nowadays, if you want consent from a woman, I suggest a written document in which you stipulate each of the actions that will occur. You have it signed in triplicate and sent off to the party's attorney prior to engaging in any actions. Mm-hmm. And then still, I would recommend recording just in case. And even then, I would seek some sort of consultation after the fact in case she decides to change her mind later.
Yeah. It was... I just went with it. Well, then... it's not assault. You went with it.
By her own story, it sounds like they were consensually screwing around together, which is a disgusting thought, really. And shame on you, Vic, if that is true. But no, by her own account, it's a consensual act. What the fuck?
Yeah.
So let's just go into all of your claims again. Oh, there are the police going to get Vic. For consensually touching you. You disgusting pig. You think that she'd enjoy that, but whatever. Cut that part out. That's not going to play well. No, keep it in. Keep it in. I want them to know what I said.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't going to cut it out.
But no, literally, she says it's it's something that she went with. You know, you could say like, I didn't want to. I understand that, but you are basically stating that you willingly went along with what somebody else was doing to you. Did not put up any sort of resistance, didn't say no in any way, but you feel it's assault. So that plus a fucking jelly bean, of which you've made sure to add a little bit of context onto it. So you know, a little like salt and pepper, some little sexual assault things going on. Twins who lived with you, fans of you, who are likely devoted to you, and a woman who does not want to come forward. These are the people that came out in the investigation. These are the things that came out. You think that woman's Ron? Oh my god, probably. Oh man. But even then, like, these people didn't think it was going to court. They thought that they were just going and giving a phone call to somebody to get a dude fired. It's a little bit different. Yeah. So I don't know. I would love to see everybody just brought into fucking court, put on the put right on the stand and ask just all sorts of questions, because I think it is so bizarre and weird that you have these people going on about sexual assault and inappropriateness with fans, then taking in two fans to just live with them that they met at a convention. Because, like, there's nothing odd or weird or creepy about that. There's no, like, difference in power. Or
Speaking of odd and weird, apparently Ron Toye showed up in a wife beater to the deposition.
Wait, what?
Yeah, but wait, did you watch the full thing? Like, they don't show it, but Nick Rekieta definitely talks about it. He also tweeted about it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he showed up in a wife beater. Presumably to intimidate Ty Beard, who didn't even end up doing the deposition. It was Carrie. So it's like, nobody finds you intimidating.
I don't know. Maybe because the depositions for Ron Toye, because of watching them from Rekieta, were like over 4 hours long each. So it's possible that I just totally missed that.
No, but he showed up to Monica's deposition.
Oh.
Yeah, so you don't see it.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? You said a wife beater? That is fucking hilarious. The dude shows up in a wife beater to his fiance's deposition.
Yeah, well,
that doesn't send the message to the attorney.
To like, show off, like, his tattoos, how tough he is. He's the sheepdog!
So, you think he's got a tattoo of a sheepdog? No. Like, right on his chest?
First of all, to compare yourself to Chris Kyle. Chris Kyle's like I'm gonna get into like some controversial territory. Chris Kyle's a shitty fucking person. I don't care about American Sniper. They like didn't even have the full context of this shitty dude. Chris Kyle's like a really shitty fucking person. Ooh. This dude like fucking talks about going out there and sniping American civilians during fucking like, what was that really bad hurricane? Katrina. Yeah. That's what this dude talks about in his private fucking life. The dude's not like a good person. He has a good military career, sure. Like, yeah, dude, that makes for a great story. But like, to compare yourself to Chris Kyle, like, the dude's a fucking psychotic fucking piece of shit.
See, I only know about him from the movie.
Oh, yeah, they did not do a lot of research. They only looked in, like, they did not look into this guy's military. I mean, into his private life. The dude's fucking psychotic.
Wait, he was comparing himself to this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, no, Ron, dude, no, buddy, no, buddy, no.
Like, first of all, this guy's like an aggressive fucking sniper.
well, first off, this guy is a dude.
Yeah, he's a man. he's a man. He might be like a kind of bad man, but he's still a man.
He's still a man. You're a sheepdog. Rawr!
Well, I mean, Chris Kyle calls himself the sheepdog in the movie.
I get it.
But you're more of like...
He's more of like one of the sheepdog puppies following along with Mother. Gets a little rough and then has to run back. Because it hasn't really developed or learned to live on its own.
I forget who was it. It might have been Karen in the Discord. But I think she said... Ron Toye is a Yorkshire? It's not a
fuck that. Ron Toye is a fucking chihuahua. Just yapping nonstop all the fucking time at people bigger than him. And then meekly twitching in the corner when confronted.
Yeah.
It's like he pissed in the corner, and then you run up to him, it's like, Ron, did you do that? And he goes, you don't recall? I ain't recall. And then you turn away.
Yeah, he put on the wife beater, dude. It's so funny. He's like, I'm gonna be tough today. Oh, it's not even tied to posing. It's a female. I can't flex on a female.
I don't have anything else to say here. This is like just a total clusterfuck. And you could just tell that Rod and Monica screwed up so bad, and they know they screwed up so bad with how desperately Ron has been on Twitter. Just tweeting nonstop. Apparently, he has a tweet out saying that it was a power moment when they're deposing Vic, when they're deposing Vic, and he tells Carrie to settle down. That was a power move.
No, it
deposing
did not
Ron.
play well.
I think it was deposing Ron.
Yeah, it was deposing Ron.
And she speaks up, and the attorney tells her to settle down. Apparently, Ron thought that was a power move. Yes, a man telling a woman to settle down is a power move to Ron, because he only picks fights with like he's the kind of guy who thinks like it's appropriate to fight women and children.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it didn't. I don't think it would ever play well. I don't think it plays well to anybody.
No, it doesn't.
It seems a little sexist. Especially considering...
Mind you, we're in a case over a dude who's allegedly assaulting women, and you run into a female attorney and you tell her, settle down, and you're being praised for a power move. Like, it just tells you, like, the two-faced nature of these people. They don't give a shit about any of this stuff.
No. But I think that's where we can kind of...
Yeah.
End this.
Guys, it was hilarious. Please watch all the depositions and get your own takes. Watch all the depositions for yourself. See what you think. You're going to have Nick giving you background information. There are certain things that were asked that you're going to find Nick has more insight on, and he's got more of the context of the situation going on. If you want more of an abbreviated version, check out Deep Humor's channel. Because he goes through...
He's got good commentary, too. It's not just clips.
No, but he
commentary.
He took the depositions down and shrunk them down to the most interesting parts.
Yeah, so and then commentates on them, too.
At the end and the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he's a good guy. Why? I'm trying to plug the guys. Just shut the fuck up.
No. Well, and then also, hey, Jeep, think about maybe getting back from that phone call.